and still the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. What's going on, all? Thanks for tuning in, man. It's the aftermath of Fury versus Wilder, the Trilogy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for your time. So Fury pulls it off. Devastating knockout fashion. Round number 11, man. What a heck of a fight. Deontay put up a good fight, man. Dropped him twice. And what a heck of a fight, man. Definitely one for the books. That's how you end the trilogy, I always said this, I saw the trilogy as one each, If you want to beat the champion, you knock the champion out, man, and Fury done that, That's how you become champion, man, by knockout. You can't really classify the first fight as a win if you're the one on the ground twice, you know what I mean? So Fury finished it off strongly. But hey, you can't forget the round 4, man. That round 4, Deontay almost pulled it off, man. He almost won the fight. He came close, the first knockout that he done. That really hurt Fury. With the point he got up and he was still staggered, But the thing is that Fury is fast to recover, Not only that, by the time he got to his corner, he had Sugar Hill in his corner, making sure that he controlled the fight. He told him to slow the fight down, use the jab. That gave him enough time to recover. And after that round, from round 6 onwards, man, it was just a one-sided fight. Sure, Deontay was still throwing back, but, it definitely wasn't his night. The first half of the fight was exciting. First round I gave to Wilder. And then it seemed like he just forgot about his game plan, and then just started going back to old ways, trying to land the right. I also mentioned that the weightlifting and all that will not necessarily be able to lift Fury up, It's all with the leg work, the road work, working on the legs was key in this fight. You saw Fury leaning on Wilder, midway through the fight, man, and he was falling to the ground onto the knee, It wasn't a knockdown, but that just shows that he couldn't hold up the weight, His legs were too tired. And that was the game changer, Fury just had more in the tank. Fury was able to recover faster after the knockdowns. And, Fury had more control of the fight, especially the second half of the fight. It seemed like Wilder had no control after that, he was on the ropes. There was one round, I forgot what round it was, where he turned Fury. He was on the ropes and he managed to turn him. And I thought, right, okay, this is interesting. Maybe he's going to turn him. But, but once he stopped doing that, I started to get concerned, It was like Wilder was going to get knocked out at any time, after that. He was unable to get off the ropes. He was unable to stand his ground. He was just leaning on the ropes. Fury was tagging him. And the problem was that he kept bobbing down, and Fury was hitting him with that uppercut. A similar uppercut that Lennox Lewis does when he holds the head up and he lands the uppercut. That was the first knockdown too that Fury done, I believe. It was either that or the hook, I can't recall, but he was landing those uppercuts a lot, which wasn't good for Wilder. And you saw, the aftermath of the fight, it was very similar with the air bleed and, the getting hit on the side of the head. It was very similar to the second fight. Wilder just lost the game plan. He was unable to, stand his ground against Fury. Fury used the signs really well. But hey, it was anyone's fight, man. That those first 6 rounds were crucial. But after that 6, man, it was a one-sided domination, I believe. There were times where Wilder was punching back, but it was never enough to hurt Fury too much, But hey, man, it was a hell of a fight. It was the way to close the trilogy was with the knockout, and Fury deserves credit. That's the main thing. Fury deserves credit. I believe he wasn't really given credit after the second fight, but this third fight, man, he really does deserve credit. Full props to him for getting the knockout win as well, and being able to get up. Those first couple of times, he got back up. And he recovers fast. That's going to be everyone's nightmare in the division. You can't just knock him out with one hit. He always gets back up. I don't know how he does it. Even with the first fight, when Wilder landed him clean twice, and he still got up. I don't know how he does it, but hey, I guess you got to knock him out more than once to win. That might be the case for any other heavyweights out there. I believe that Usyk and Fury will be a good fight. That will be the fight to watch. But let's see what happens, man. I believe he's going to fight Dillian White next. I'll do a breakdown of that fight, man, in the near future when that gets announced. That's if he beats Wallin, that's still a big if. And he may challenge Wallin for the rematch, You can call that one loss to Fury and see who the best is out of Fury and Wallin, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm not taking anything away from Fury, man. He did his thing, man. He was great in the fight. Big props to him, man. Well-deserved credit to Fury. And thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for stopping by. Leave a comment, man. Like I said, subscribe to the channel to support the channel. Peace. Have a good day, man. God bless.